I'm Renina. I'm Mackenzie's mom.
I'm Sean. I'm Mackenzie's dad.
I'm Mackenzie.
Mackenzie was born in November 2004, and immediately after she was born, she was taken to the neonatal intensive care unit. She had many, many problems. The biggest problem at that point in time was she had hypoglycemia. So her sugar levels were really, really low, and they had a lot of difficulty trying to regulate her sugar levels. Mackenzie had a cleft palate, and we knew that she would have a lot of difficulty sucking. She couldn't breastfeed, so I was pumping breast milk, and then we were feeding her by bottle and NG tube. Genetics became involved, and we found out that Mackenzie had a chromosomal abnormality. The name of it is translocation 915 microdeletion 9. One piece from chromosome 9 broke off and went and translocated to pair 15, and in the process of that, some genetic material went missing. It spontaneously deleted. We've spent the last 8 years discovering what some of that means.
Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in?
After we were discharged, we were still quite heavily involved with the IWK. We were taking Mackenzie's blood sugar every 3 hours, so we'd have to prick her foot and draw the blood and then test it in a glucometer. It would take us an hour to give her 1 ounce of milk. Extremely stressful. We were about 2 months in, and we learned that she had gastroesophageal reflux, so then that was contributing to the lack of weight gain. We went to the family doctor for just a regular checkup, and she said, there's something going on with Mackenzie's heart. I'm going to have to refer you to cardiology. She had to wear a heart monitor. When she was 9 months old, she had her first surgery at the IWK, and that's when they repaired her cleft palate. Then she had tubes put in her ears. As part of the whole cleft palate thing was she had fluid in her middle ear space, so then that was affecting her ability to hear. Shortly after she had her cleft palate repaired, the heart condition went away. Thank God. And so did the gastroesophageal reflux. Mackenzie wasn't meeting all of her developmental milestones in time, so she walked really late and her speech was delayed. Initially she was just doing a lot of signing, and then when she started talking, she hasn't stopped. Because of all of the delays in her developmental milestones, and they referred us to developmental clinic. March of her primary year, she was diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and she has the combined type, which means she's hyperactive, impulsive, and inattentive. We got the big doozy. Well, of course, the attention affects her ability to learn. And we started medication for the ADHD. We're finally on the right track. That's helped significantly. The cleft palate, the gastroesophageal reflux, the hypoglycemia, because insulin production is controlled by the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland sits midline in the brain. There's a few other physical features or characteristics that Mackenzie has. All of these issues happen midline, and so they believe that the chromosomal abnormality is related to all of these things that we see midline. And then we're still discovering what that continues to mean for her.
Genetics told us that basically there's very little research out there on the actual issue.
Because it's so rare.
And she would have possible behavior issues as she develops.
And the ADHD is one of those behavioral things that have likely resulted from the chromosomal abnormality. Through it all, the IWK has been there.
They've been amazing, yeah.
We've been in 5 times for surgery. The most recent surgery she had was dental surgery because she had some type of developmental enamel issue. Her palate, we're looking at what the next repair might entail, and we'll end up going through another surgery.
So there is additional stuff to be doing with the IWK. We're certainly not finished. I guess we have a long road ahead of us yet, but with a lot of help from them, we're doing great.
You are a bundle of energy.
Yeah, I
am. And a total riot.
Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make them go, You're gonna leave them on,
Emerge, dentistry, ENT, speech language pathology, audiology, endocrinology, cardiology, psychology, developmental clinic, everything. Is the IWK like our second family?
Yeah.
It certainly is. And when you go in, do they treat you like you're your family?
Yeah.
And what do you think about those guys?
Very fun.
They're awesome, aren't
I
they?
know.
We love the IWK. Loves Bieber. You like Bieber?
Yeah.
And
Beyonce.
who else do you like?
Katy Perry.
You're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, You're gonna leave 'em wanting,
She's very loving.
Yeah.
What do we do on Saturdays?
Swimming lessons.
And
Horseback riding.
she's happy and energetic and lively and funny.
And I laugh a lot.
You too.
Do. You are so funny.
boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon.
Mackenzie wouldn't be the happy-go-lucky and joyful person that she is without that IWK, for sure. Yeah.
Please support the IWK Radiothon on C100, 1-800-595-2266, or C100FM.com.